Hello guys, it's your boy Lamar here back at another video. I'm here to bring y'all what if Naruto was a full Uzumaki part 2. And so when later on that day, basically after they find their team names and everything, Naruto finds out that her, Sasuke, and Sakura are gonna be on the same team due to her not really having any other what's it called? Not really like having any like indicator of like grades and stuff that she's technically the dead last of the class, which everybody knew it would be Kiba if she didn't come late. So Sasuke's kind of glad that it's actually Naruto, someone who would be actually pretty strong. And so Naruto, she'll meet Kakashi. Kakashi, he would just say, he would like tell them everything. They'll be same as Kenny, but Naruto's dream will be to become Dragon Anbu and then become the next Hokage. Which Kakashi now he will say, since I was a former Anbu member, I will tell you now, being an Anbu is very hard and difficult. But don't worry, I can help you get there. Which she would nod her head. Now Naruto, she then decides that like she wants to basically like take Sasuke up on an order, and she will study the compound for a little bit. After she gets done watching, she finds a spot in the compound where the seals, because she can see seals with her eyes due to the Uzumaki not having a dojutsu, but has an eye for feeling jutsu and can see every seal. It's like an ability that was granted to them by the Sage Six Path himself from Ashura's side, which then really liked fighting, and he decided to give them the ability to see this. So she will see that the compound don't have a seal at the training grounds at the far end. She will sneak there. She will sneak into the training ground, and she will basically make it to the library. Now, when she's in the library, she decides that she's just gonna make a bunch of clones to learn every jutsu. And that will happen, and this is when Sasuke, he'll decide that he needs to go to the library to learn up another fire jutsu other than the Great Fireball Jutsu. When he gets there, he sees Naruto with a bunch of clones learning. He'll then go, how? There's Naruto when they go, oh, simple. I snuck in through the training ground. Yeah, there's no seals there. Easy to sneak in. Easy to take a jutsu. And he says, what about the library? There's a seal there. Disney says, enter from the roof. Yeah, if I really want to, I could have stole all your scrolls. You want me to face that? And she then says, also, I don't really have a house here. Can I live in the compound? This is where Sasuke, he would nod his head and goes, yeah, you can. I don't see a reason why you couldn't. It's just that you're going to have to pay me mentally, rent and stuff for the house. This is where she'll say how much. You see, this is where Sasuke then says, how about 300 Ryu every 2 months? Which she would then nod her head and says, okay, that's explainable. She then says, what if I want to pay it off a year? He would then say 12,000. Or no, not 12,000, but he says 1,200 Ryu for the year. She'll then nod her head, and she'll pay all for 3 years. And Sasuke will nod his head and says, okay. Show me which house you want, and I will let you have it. Where she'll basically see the mansion, and she'll look at a house across from it and choose that one. There's 2 mansions. One is the one that Sasuke lives in, and one is for any it's for that which was for the elders of the clan to use, But now, since they are KIA, they're not really being used. Sasuke nods his head and says, "Okay, may you let me clean it out before you go to move in." She'll nod her head, and Sasuke will basically clean out the compound. I mean, the mansion. He'll take all the other clothes and stuff out and bring it over into bring it over. This is where she'll say, "Hey, Sasuke." Sasuke go, "Yes." She'll then says, "Do you know what resistance seals are?" This is where Sasuke will shake his head, "No." She will sigh and goes, "Okay. So I see your claim wasn't much delta into Fujitsu." Well, a resistance seals is seals that will allow you to which allows you to what's it called? It will like make your movement hard, like it'll make it harder for you to move. It will make it where you need to infuse chakra into your body, but not only that, you will also build up speed and movement the more you use it. This is where he says, "Do you think you can make me some?" So he'll then say, "Get some training weights, and then we'll decide about that. Once you're able to move and 30 pounds of training weights, and then I will get you that." No, not 30. She's going to say 100 pounds on the legs and 70 on the arms. Then I will get you some. Then I'll make you some. Sasuke will nod his head in the affirmative, knowing that like if she's telling him to do it exactly in that order, then the resistance cells must be very hard to move in. So he would then just find some old training weights of his brother's. He doesn't really want to use it. He wants to go buy his own. But he did things and be like, I understand I might not like my brother, but if he's going to leave stuff for me to use, I might as well take full advantage of it. Which is exactly why he decides that he's going to take the weights with him. He then says, "Okay, I have the training weights here." And she'll just ask, "Give them here." And he'll do exactly that. And what she did is that she would inscribe seals on them. She would then say, "All right, here." And this is where Sasuke, he'll go, what are those seals that you just wrote on? She then says, "This seals will make it feel lighter on your body, like feel lighter on you, but in reality, it's actually quite heavier. So you're going to be a little sluggish in movement. I would recommend practicing your katas and stuff with it first, and then start doing exercises." Which Sasuke did. He had fallen over a few times and was struggling to get up. Naruto helped him and just says, "Oh, and I also had clones go work on those selling points to help you improve your security." And Sasuke will nod his head and thank you. And he will, and Naruto, she will nod back. She will then say, "I'm going to go freshen up and go take a shower. If you need me, you know exactly where I'll be at." And Sasuke, he even like cleaned the blood out of the house, which took him a long time to do, as he didn't really know water juices, which could have helped him. So yeah. So Naruto, when she walked into the house, she smells the blood, and then she then goes, "I might as well do my thing." So what she did, well, not her thing, but like she decided like she's gonna make it smell better. So she uses a few seals, which has like I'm gonna say that she makes her own seals. Some of them mainly for her appreciation of like smells and stuff. And she basically has the house smelling of sweet honey. And yeah, she likes stuff with honey on it or in it. So yeah. This is when Naruto, she would then ask, she would then look at Sasuke and go, "So, I see that, like, Sasuke, he would basically knock on the door, and she would, just come out the shower and put on clothes. She'd be right now in a crop top with shorts on, which she would then says, "Yeah, Sasuke." Sasuke, he would be blushing as he looks at her, and he would then say, "I was wondering if you can like tell me really how strong you are." She then says, "Well, I know that I'm at least high Jonin level with all the ninjutsu, taijutsu, and kenjutsu stuff I have learned." She would then Sasuke would then say, "You know kenjutsu?" She would nod her head and goes, "Yes, I do." This is where he will go, "Can you?" Then he said, "Do you have any extra swords?" She would nod her head and go, "Alright, do that actually." Sasuke, he would then say, "Man, I have one. If you, yeah, I can pay you for it." And she would then say, "As a good faith as teammates, I would actually give it to you for free." Sasuke, he'll go wide-eyed and goes, "Thank you," and he'll take the sword. Now, this sword allows him to channel chakra. She'll then say, "Oh, and here, take this as well. I want to see what your affinities are. If we're going to be a team, I might as well show you a few of my skills and what I can do. And also, just so you know, I will not be teaching you the Uzumaki puppetry stuff and how to make it because it is a secret art of my family. If we become close enough, then maybe I might train you in it. But if not, then you have to respect my wishes, okay?" Sasuke, he would nod his head and goes, "I understand, actually. I wasn't really expecting you to find the library and stuff and be able to get into my clan without me noticing what the seals are all around." Which she then says, "Well, now you know." So Naruto, she would then says, "Oh, and can you engrave me into the seals? I don't want the alarms of the compound to go off whenever it's time for me to come into the clan compound through the front gate." Sasuke, he would nod his head, and basically, he would take her, she would engrave herself into the seal, but not only that, she will even approve it. She would then says, "Okay, I improved it a little bit," and it has a little bit of, let's say a fail-safe where if someone does break in somehow, they will die. And Sasuke goes, "Oh shit." And, well, not die, but be very chakra exhausted. Sasuke will go, "Oh shit. Wait, how?" This is where she says, "Well, I am a Uzumaki. We specialize in point jutsu." He would then says, "Oh, I see." And he would then use the chakra paper and say, "Oh, it looks like you have a fire and a lightning affinities. Two very destructive jutsu affinities. It looks like I have all five, so I can train you in some. I can even show you how to improve your fireball jutsu, but first I must know, do you know how to walk up on tree surfaces and on water?" Sasuke will look at her with a wide eye and goes, "You can do that?" She would then go, "Yeah." She'll go, "Yeah. It's actually very basic, and most other villages train their academy students to be able to do this when they first come out of the academy." Which Sasuke then goes, "Yeah, no, we merely focus on fucking history. And the other things we did was the basic ninjutsu of clones, substitution, and transformation. But in taijutsu, shuriken jutsu, kunai jutsu, and that's really it." And Naruto, she will face palm and goes, "The hell has this village been doing?" It's Sasuke then goes, "Honestly, I have no idea myself. I just know, if we were to go to war, we would die." This is where she then goes, "Yeah, I'll be right back. I must go see the Hokage for a second. I'm also going to tell him that I live in your compound. Just be careful because he is kind of overly protective of me, and he might try to kill you if you see him too early." Which Sasuke, he will pale and he goes, "Damn, is he?" Yeah, he sees me as a granddaughter. So yeah. This was Sasuke. He would then facepalm himself and goes, "Damn, I should have asked you that first before I told you about the bet." And she goes, "Yep, but don't worry, I will try to help you out." So when Naruto told the Hokage that she lives with Sasuke, but not only that, not only that she lived with Sasuke, that she took a bet with him, and basically she won it, and her she goes, "So where's Sasuke now?" This is where she goes, "If you try to kill him, Hiruzen," and she says it with a threatening voice, and her hair flies up like Kushina normally does. She then says, "You're gonna feel the real wrath of a Uzumaki woman pissed off." And this makes her, go because, "Okay, I'm sorry." Now, Naruto, she looks at hers and goes, "Good. I don't expect any more problems from you in in this. And here's and then I just head and like affirmative that like he's not gonna do anything. She then basically walks off. Now she would go, she would decide that she wants to go into she's gonna go back. She was shushing back. Sasuke would then go, so how was the meeting? And she'll go, oh, this is exactly how I thought he was gonna react. And he then sighs and goes, he's planning to assassinate me, huh? She then goes, yeah, don't worry. I have a Uzumaki trait of mine that scared the shit out of him. And she, basically, once he heard this, Sasuke goes, oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna die. And she then says, like I said, don't go see him too early, if possible. Now, Sakura, she'll tell her mom about her team, and that's when, like, a council meeting was called. Now, Sasuke, he decided he's gonna go to the council meeting to talk to he then says, I do need to talk to the Hokage about a few things. So, he will go with Naruto to the council meeting to tell Amu going to summon her. This is when basically, you know, the council would be like, Naruto Uzumaki, we want to know, where have you been? Mainly Dunzo. She then says, simple, I've been here and there, around every village. I snuck into the village that stole or killed off my clan, and I stole stuff from them back. I even got weapons of the Uzumaki clan, but that's for me. And who else I deemed worthy? Like Sasuke here. I deemed him worthy after the kindness of him actually letting me stay here in his compound and letting me buy off the rent for 3 years, which is a good amount for me. And it doesn't really hurt my banks, and it helps him because now he has I improved his skills in his compound, so no one can really break in. But not only that, I can teach him any juices and stuff since I have all 5 elements and master all of them. Harrison, he will nod his head and goes, yes. And this one, Sasuke goes, Hokage sama. Harrison will look at Sasuke with a glare, and then he will then says, before you say anything, I was gonna, of course, ask her if she has anyone that I must ask for permission to marry her. I wasn't just gonna full on force her to be married to me. But I was wondering if there is a way for me to is there a place where I can go to train even better than my own compound? And not only that, I want to know if we can change the teams. I know you want Sakura Haruno to be on my team due to her excellent chakra reserve and her knowledge, but that's not going to work. I can't work with someone that's going to fangirl over me. And I know the truth of our next exercise. And Naruto then says, so do I. But if Sakura is exactly how we think she's going to be, we're going to fail. She's not going to take orders from no one other than me. And then if that, she's going to be like, Sasuke-kun, you don't need Naruto's help. Which I now realize that Naruto is strong. And I understand that she's the 4th Hokage's daughter. But still, I was wondering if there is a way to combine the Uzumaki and the Uchiha clan. And it doesn't have to be through marriage, but it can be through a pack or something. This is when Sung then goes, and everybody there's wide-eyed because and most of them didn't know that she was the daughter of the 4th Hokage, but that's what Sakura's mother was gonna use and be like, since she's the daughter of the 4th Hokage, we should put her in the CRA. Due to Sakura running her mouth to her mother. And so yeah. Now Sakura mom doesn't have that fight and doesn't have it. She then says, speaking of that, I think we should put her in the CRA. This is where Naruto would then goes, I'm not joining the CRA. I'm gonna tell you that now. And before that happened, I will leave the village and go to a different village. Please do not try me, because I will. And I can really steal every jutsu and village secret in here. And this is when one fascist civilian council member would then stand up and goes, you must obey what the council say. This she says, no, I must obey what the Hokage say, not the council. Two different things, if you really think about it. And also, I know every law of the village due to my grandmother due to my great grandmother being the wife of the first Hokage, which they all go wide eye, and she goes, yeah. So like, if you really want to talk about someone, like, yeah, I know every law that y'all have. So really, if I wanted to, I could leave the village again, and y'all won't know that I'm gone. I could just say it's client business, and boom, be out. And her reasoning goes, you wouldn't do that, right? She then says, I will. I really will. And the civilian council must know they do not control me. And this is where basically he's just sending them all a glare, saying, shut the fuck up. If you say another word, I would kill you myself. And basically Naruto, as Hiruzen says, okay, well, Sasuke, I must say, yes, there is a way. There could be a line signed on paper, and you can add the Uzumaki to the Uchiha compound and make it where both y'all clans work together from now on. Basically, Sasuke, he would nod his head in the affirmative. And this is when one of the civilian council be like, but Hokage-sama, we must put her in the CRA. Think about it. We can have strong children like her father. And her, if she's so strong to be able to lead this village without being noticed as well, if she's able to also sneak into other villages. This is what Hiruzen would then say, no, not really. I mean, yes, she's strong. And to be able to sneak into every village and hide from Anbu level ninjas. And she would then say, I also has taken out an Anbu secret, like, by surprise. It was very easily, since I'm able to hide my chakra and everything from anyone, and they won't notice it. Even his danger sense, like, he was finna dodge, but I was just quick enough to knock him out. But I was also able to do some Anbu training in every village. So I have Anbu training too, just not the experience. And Hiruzen Hill then goes, damn. And Naruto, she goes, yeah, it's pretty good for me, right? And she'll smile at the Hokage. The Hokage goes, my bag, goes, yes, it is. This is Sasuke then goes, damn, so you really are strong. This is when he'll say, why did you become a Genin? This is where she says, well, I know that if I was to become a special Jonin, I wouldn't really have the experience required. And really, if I'm being honest, I'm a special Genin, not a normal Genin. Which means that I have authority over you if our sensei was to go down. But I would mainly ask for y'all advice for how we should handle things. But this is where Hiruzen goes, but Sasuke, what do you mean by can we change the team? And Sakura mother be like, we cannot. It's been finalized. And this is what Sasuke says, okay, let's do this. I want you to watch our Genin exam so everybody here in this council to see how she acts. I'm going to act arrogant and everything, even though that's really a mask so I can hide away from the fangirls. As they all go, wait, what do you mean? Sasuke goes, I know the truth of the Uchiha massacre, even though I still hate my brother for killing my mother, which he could have spared her. And then he will glare at Dunzo and be like, I don't like that man. I really don't like him being in the Uchiha seat. So I request for him to be resigned of the Uchiha ambassador and make you, Hokage-sama, the Uchiha ambassador from now on. I don't trust that man at all. Even his root Anbu has tried to enter my compound, but they were stopped by some Anbu. I think they have a Neko mask. This is why Neko come out and she goes, hello, Uchiha-san. And Sasuke goes, thank you, Neko-san, for helping protect my base. I really do appreciate it. If there's anything I can do to repay you, can you let me know now? This is what she'll say, just become a good ninja and don't be arrogant. And Neko, she'll nod her head in understanding and go, hi, Neko. She go, hi. He go, hi, Neko senpai. And she was small, and then Neko when it says, also, do you want to learn how to use a sword? Which Hiruzen then looks at Neko goes, you gonna teach him how to use a sword? There's a Naruto then goes, oh, well, it looks like I want to train you in how to use a sword, Sasuke. And this is where Neko goes, wait, what do you mean? This is when Naruto goes, well, I have been to again every village or every ninja and samurai village. I know how to use the sword very well, and I'm very proficient in it. I'm actually not proficient, but a master in Kenjutsu. It would be an honor to spar against you, Neko-san. But not only that, I request one thing. If when you do come to train Sasuke, can we have a full-on battle? Not, of course, one to the death, but one to test my skills. I understand that it's not wise for an honorable member to go full out against me due to me being only a guinea. But I would like to test my skills and to see how strong I have become. Which Neko, she will nod her head and understand it and goes, hi, yes, that will be fine to do a battle against you, Uzumaki-san. And this is when Naruto Shinin goes, no Uzumaki-san for me. Naruto would be good. Just so Neko, she was teasing us, sure thing, Uzumaki-san. And Naruto, she would look at Neko like, really? And this is where her hair would flare up and goes, say it again? And Neko, she would kind of pale and goes, oh yeah, yep, you're definitely your mother's daughter. And this is when they go, holy shit, she can, oh god. And this is where basically Sasuke goes, so is that what you used on him? And she goes, yeah, you do not want me to use that on you. And if I do attack you, you better hope I don't kill you. But you will be badly beaten. Yeah. It's a Uzumaki thing. So basically, he would then goes, hi, yes, ma'am. And he would basically step by the Hokage. He goes, I'd rather take a beating from you than her, from what it sounds like. And Hokage goes, yeah. He would this is what Naruto, and then this is what Hiruzen then says, alright, Naruto, I need to know your full list of abilities on everything you can use. Even if it is confidential of clan techniques. He then says, well, I know all the Uzumaki Fuinjutsu, Taijutsu, Kenjutsu, and I know the Kenjutsu style and Taijutsu style ninjutsu of every other villages. Other than Konoha, I don't know all of our styles because I haven't been to the library here yet. Not only that, I know how to use I know how to use Kumos and Aiwas for the Bidden Scrolls. I even took Yagura's staff, the third. I think Yagura is the third Mizukage, right? So yeah, it was the second Mizukage. Yeah, I even took Yagura's staff, and I'm a master in, with a katana, ninjato, bow staff, pike, spear, bow. I can use any of those. I have seals with all of them in it. I have also improved a different type of bow and make it where like my arrows, I can change it to where it will either explode, stun, and tase a ninja. And Hiruzen then goes, damn, powerhouse. And she goes, yep, very much so. But hey, this is where Sasuke goes down. And this is what she would then goes, I also know how to use every chakra manipulation, like even the Keiki Genkai and Keiki Todas. And this is where he goes, the hell? And she goes, yeah. And she'll basically make up a whole bunch of clones. And what those clones would do, they'll all do like she would then say, Hokage-sama, you don't mind if I just blow up that wall and then repair it later? And she'll then point to a wall like behind Sum and them, and that's when Urza goes, fuck it, fine. I kind of want to see this. But guys, I will end this off here. If you do like, leave a like, leave a comment. Peace.